Hello, water signs. It's me, Gorgeous Gold, coming on with your weekly energy update. I do want to take a moment to say thank you to all of y'all that have been supporting me. So grateful to you. If you're new and the message resonates, hit that subscribe button. I want to take a second and ask the universe to bless this reading. I want to ask that our ancestors, angels, guides, and mentors are present throughout this reading, making me a clear channel for the divine and for the highest good. Thank you in advance for all messages that I receive. I want to ask the universe to protect us throughout this time. I want to ask that you place a bubble around me and everyone else that tunes into this video and their family and their friends. I want to ask that that bubble is filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. All right, let's see what's going on with my water signs. Water signs, water signs. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Okay. The devil showed up, but he was in reverse, so I'm taking him that way. The 2 of Swords fell out. Let's get that lighting fixed. Okay, there we go. This is good energy to see for my water signs because y'all have been having some, heavy stuff happening. But right now, it feels like good vibes. 3 of Cups right there. Okay. An outcome for my water signs. What you looking at, Tiny? Oh, wow. Too many cards. That was like 15. The least amount of cards possible. Okay, outcome is the 5 of Swords. All right, so the 6 of Wands is the first card out for you guys. This card, as soon as I saw it, is victory is assured. You are in the process of freeing yourself from the devil energy. You guys have been stuck in these traps and loops of like toxic thinking and negative thoughts and just all this chaotic things going on. And so I feel like for whatever reason, this week you have the opportunity to free yourself from that. Your thoughts are becoming a lot lighter. You're in a very playful mood. I do feel like you are starting to see that things are working out in your best interest and that whatever you were feeling trapped or bound to, you're not really stuck there any longer. So you're in this space of finally being able to see the silver lining behind certain situations, and for some reason when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it makes everything else seem that much smoother. So you're in this space of really feeling like, okay, things are not as bad as they felt, things are not as bad as they've seemed, and I'm actually making progress. Things aren't working against me in the way that I thought they were. So the devil energy has been trying to keep you guys stuck in this loop. And that's why it showed up in reverse, because this week you finally are able to move out of the web and you're finally able to look around and say, okay, I do see with the 2 of Swords being the center focus of your week, there's a decision that you guys are making. I see some of you guys walking away from some relationships. I'm also seeing some of you guys making the decision to maybe walk away from some jobs because of the 5 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So maybe some of you guys are finally like, you know what, I've had enough of this job. I'm quarantined, and after we get out of this situation, after I'm unable to work here any longer, I'm going to go ahead and start putting in job applications. Like, you guys are using this forced time away to make your next step, to get your plan in motion. You're like, okay, well, I can't work now, so this is a sign from the universe that it's time for me to go ahead and start applying to new jobs and start really seeing what I want to do with my life. I do feel like even though you guys are in this space of maybe having to be on quarantine, for those of you guys that are, you're celebrating. You're spending a lot of time with your family, and you're spending a lot of time maybe with yourself, or your friends come over and you guys have a quarantine party, whatever it's looking like for you. But I do feel like there's a lot of celebration happening. There's a lot of freedom surrounding you. There's a lot of positive thoughts flowing in and happiness coming back to the surface and really feeling free, not feeling stuck in your past. With the 5 of Swords being the, overall outcome of the week, I do feel like you're gonna have one foot in and one foot out. What I mean by that is, like, on one side you are going to still be in this positive space, but there may be an event or something that happens by the end of the week that kind of puts you into the space of like, oh shit, am I gonna go back into this space, or what am I gonna do? What moves do I want to make? Maybe you go and apply for a job and you get an email that you're not gonna get that job, and it's okay, because it's like, when one door closes, another one opens. And obviously there's probably a reason that job wasn't in alignment with you. There's probably a reason that it doesn't work out for you in the way that you're hoping, and so you're gonna have a little bit of difficulty trying to accept that. But with the energy that I'm feeling as I'm doing your reading, because I was not like this in the air sign reading, I do feel like you're just like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm gonna be okay. That's how I feel. You're gonna be okay. That's what you're saying. It's all gonna work out the way that it's supposed to. I really do see you walking with a lot of faith right now. A lot of it. Like, you're just sitting in the space of like, I'm walking by faith and not by sight. Like, I don't care what my outside circumstances are looking like. I know what I feel in my heart. I know what I feel in my heart. And although things may not exactly be where I wanted them to be right now, they're getting there. And that's why the sun came out to clarify the Six of Wands. So you guys are moving towards victory. But the thing of it is, with the sun card and with the Six of Wands, you can't have victory if you don't know what victory is for you. So it's like, if you don't know what race you're running, you can't win the race. You know, you have to put your hands into the pot. You have to get get on the start line before you can just win the race. You know, you have to start it. So you're really needing to get into the space of introspection, kind of like what I told air signs, to figure out what your race is, to figure out, okay, this is what I'm trying to do in my life. This is what a new day looks like to me. If I had these things in alignment for me, then I would be victorious. If I had all of these things fall into place in my life, I would be victorious. I would feel victorious. I would feel like things are finally unfolding for me in the way that I believe that they should. And the World card came out to clarify the Devil, but this card was in reverse too. I wanted to flip it, but I said, you know what? I'm going to take it in reverse. The reason that it showed up in reverse is because the Devil cycle, or the Devil card, you freeing yourself from that, is the cycle already closed. So it's like you already freed yourself from the devil energy, so the cycle already completed. Normally the World card upright is like, okay, I'm completing a cycle, you're walking into this, it's new things, new beginnings, blase blase. No, this is like, look, you already are freeing yourself. You've already freed yourself from the devil energy, so the cycle already closed. There's no need to fear what is coming. There's no need to go back and forth and worry about this or worry about that, or do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Do I want to go over here? Do I, like, what do I need to do? What do I do? Like, all that, it's done. So the devil energy is that egoic thinking, those toxic, just draining thoughts that are depleting and feeling empty, feeling afraid, constant drama, constant toxicity. Like I said, I do feel like some of you guys make the decision to peace out. Like, there's some relationships, some of you guys, it's in love, or it might be your parents, or it might be your family. Like, it's something. And it's like, this is a toxic thing. It's just been toxic. It's not brought any positive stuff in my life. It's made me feel sad. It's made me feel upset. It's made me feel weak, or like I'm not enough, or like I'm not going to make it. And just, it's made me feel less than who the F I am. And so, ooh, y'all, I got this new incense. I am so sorry. But it is the sun incense, and it smells so good. Like, oh my goodness, it's just like heaven in my nose. Oh, okay, sorry about that. But yeah, somebody's walking away, and it's not even sad. That's the thing. You don't feel sad. You feel like making the decision to walk away puts your life into balance. Making the decision to finally let go. Maybe some of you guys already walked away, but now you're ready to let go of the pictures, and you're ready to let go of, thinking about the memories, or hoping and feeling bad that you should maybe reach out to this person and all that like stuff. It's like, no, I'm done with that. I'm just ready to walk away. call a spade, close the door, bring balance into my own life. I'm making the decision to do what's in the best interest for me. Some of you guys may physically have to stay around those people because you need, you know, some stability, or you guys are roommating, or you have children involved, whatever the case may be, because there's children in this card. But at the end of the day, you're doing it very strategically. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm sticking around, but it's on this. Like, I need to really be grounded for myself. Just grounded for myself. Really figuring out what it is that's in alignment with me. The Hangman is clarifying the Three of Cups. So it's like I said, obviously we know what's going on in the planet. There's some quarantines happening. There's some, you know, having to sit, having to really think about some things, having to take some time off, not being able to go outside, not being able to go to work. Well, you could go outside but not go to work, and all that kind of good stuff. So it's like you're stuck, but you're not sad about it. You're really in this space of like, okay, well, this is what it is. The world is changing. And although I don't see what is happening, I don't see the bigger picture, I don't see how this all plays out or how this ends, I'm optimistic about my life. I'm optimistic about what direction I need to go in. And I'm optimistic about, you know, the things that are flowing into my life for me, because I've seen what can happen when you follow your intuition. And I've seen what can happen when you believe in the changes and when you work with the universe and not against it. So it's like, what seeds do you want to plant? And I do feel like by the end of the week, whatever situation may come about that makes you feel like, maybe when you try to, for some of you guys that are trying to leave that relationship, it's like that person starts to show you a different side. And it may make you feel like, oh, well, yeah, they're going to change. It's going to be back. It's going to go back to normal. And deep down, you know that's not the truth. So you still start putting, although you may be staying and giving this person another chance, you still have that, you know, plan in your mind of like, okay, well, this is what it is, but I'm still going to have my backup plan. And for those of you guys that this is a job, it's like, yeah, I can't go to work right now. So that sucks. Like, yes, I can't get money. But at the end of the day, now I can put my leg into another industry. Now I can start applying for different jobs, because I've been wanting to leave for some time now, but I just stuck it out. And now with all this stuff happening in the planet, I'm about to take advantage of the energies, take advantage of the opportunities of something new, of giving birth to a new idea, of starting a new platform, and of doing something differently, of creating a new life. Like I said, so many readers we've known that 2020 was such a grand year. We knew that it was going to bring significant challenges and changes to our planet. And it's just, I don't know, it's different. Things are looking up for us in a new and an invigorating way. And so it's just important for us to really start to get in alignment with what our emotional fulfillment is. The Queen of Cups. What's going to make us happy? What do we want our legacy to be? When we look back over our lives, what do we want to have accomplished? You know, do we want to have worked for Jennifer and Becky, doing whatever they wanted to do, allowing their dreams to come true? Or do we want to own our own business? Do we want to make it where our kids don't have to struggle the way that we may have had to struggle? Do we want to, you know, live a life based on what society says we're supposed to do, or what our family says that we were supposed to do? You know, you want to step out and you want to do what you need to do. And that is honestly what the coronavirus is bringing the opportunity of, if you ask me. It's allowing us to get placed or set in a place where we are able to finally ground and see what it is that we want and chase that thing. Woo! Too many cards. Oh. Okay, so let's get Twin Tarot for my water signs, and that'll take us out. I just got this deck when I was in Colorado, so I love it. I love it. I love it. It got 2 meanings for both sides of the card. What's up? What you looking at? Ooh, the Hierophant and the Lovers. So, where's the book? Oh, right there. We'll read the Hierophant first. I want to say that this is the light side. No, that might be the dark side. Okay, sorry. So this is, I want to say this is the light Hierophant. So that's what we're going to read. Sorry, guys. What in the world is happening? Okay. Doctrine, education, orthodoxy, tradition, structure. Looking at this Hierophant card, you could be forgiven for thinking its message is purely about religion. Card 5 actually represents all traditional institutions and their representatives, from family through to educational, religious, and many other organizations, which together make up the overall established structure of our society, its rules and conventions. Choosing the light Hierophant card suggests that at present you may be feeling particularly appreciative of and loyal to the traditions associated with being part of the status quo. There's contentment and a sense of security in holding shared beliefs and being a participant in formal and informal customs and conventions, and living by clearly defined moral creeds and simply belonging. However, it is also important to remember that, at the most fundamental level, the light Hierophant represents the teacher who believes all education, formal and informal, religious or otherwise, should encourage and support individuals in learning to think for themselves. In choosing this card, be reassured that you can honor and respect the traditions in your life, yet still challenge parts of these structures and institutions, so should you ever feel the need to. And it's crazy because the dark Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck too, but I wasn't sure which was which because the walls kind of look the same, but whatever. So now we'll get the Lovers. I know that this is the light Lovers. Okay. This Lovers card is all about love, falling in love or being in love. In choosing this card, perhaps you have recently met or are about to encounter someone very special. Falling in love is wonderful. It has excitement, anticipation, romance, passion, and so much more. At the same time, it may fill you with trepidation. Expressing your powerful feelings exposes you, like the card's naked characters, to potential rejection. And what if it is pure lust rather than true love? What if the beloved is not the right one for you? The Light Lovers card suggests that whilst it is wise to ponder the uncertainties and choices that new love inevitably brings, love is a wholesome, natural part of life which you are meant to experience and enjoy. If you are already in an established, loving relationship, choosing this card may serve as a reminder to appreciate your partner, warts and all, for the companionship, support, and love you receive, and for the overall contentment and security this union gives you. Love is life's most precious gift, raising us to new levels of emotional awareness. The Light Lovers card carries but one warning. Whether your relationship is beginning or is well established, never allow your individuality to drown in the bliss. Ensure that a gentle heavenly breath always flows between the two of you. All right, water signs, that has been your message for the week. I love you guys. I'm sending you a lot of positive energy and just positive vibes all together. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, email me to book a private reading. Thank you guys. Namaste.